Hey Vipers, how's it going? Paulo is back with you again for another review. Okay, today we're going to be doing a review on the Bellus RTA by Youde. This RTA was sent to me by Spaincigar, okay, for the purpose of this review, to review for you guys. And it's an RTA, so it's your build your own deck system, okay? You get great flavor out of this, really awesome. It's made out of a 3 or 4 stainless steel. It holds 5 mils of juice in it. You build your own coil, whatever way you want it. You want to make it, I don't know, Canthol, you want to make it nickel wire, you want to make it titanium wire, you want to make it stainless steel wire, that's what I usually use now, stainless steel wire. You can build whatever you want on it, guys, okay? You don't have to be stuck to a pre-made coil, but you can't use a pre-made coil, okay? It's an RTA. You have to build your own coil for this. No coils or pre-installed coils are in this RTA, okay, guys? So just to let your beginners know that this is practically for an advanced user, okay? Either you know how to build a coil, you had an RDA or something and you build coils already, this is probably the thing for you, okay? But if you never built your own coil, I would probably suggest you go into an RDA and then go yourself up to an RTA, okay guys? So just to let you know. Like I said, this was sent from Spaincigar to review for you guys. It's a really nice tank, I can't say it's not. What we're going to do is we're going to go down close. I'm going to show you all the parts that make this RTA, show you how it works, and I'm going to be building a stainless steel coil on it. It's what I've been using lately. It gives you great flavor, okay, and really low ohms. I can tell you I'm rocking it at 0.17 ohms with a dual coil of 24 gauge stainless steel. You guys can see it right here. So, let's not waste more time. Let's go down and we'll check it all out together, okay guys? See you in a minute. One more vape for you guys. That was at 35 watts, guys. Okay guys, so here we are with the Bellas RTA packaging. Comes in this plastic box, looks like a blister, with another thing on top. Okay, it says Bellas on the side. Okay, so you crack that open, and when you open it up, you'll have your RTA right here. I have it all broken up already for us, okay? It comes with a spare Pyrex glass tank, okay? And it comes with some extra organic cotton by Youde package, okay? Kind of thin. And it comes with some extra goodies. It has an extra red gasket. You got your O-rings. You got your silicone juice blocker. And you have another part that's your ceramic air blocker. Okay? You got some extra screws. And you got a couple of coils in here for you. Okay? We're going to be building stainless steel coils, 24 gauge stainless steel coils by Youde also. This is what I've been liking to use so far, okay? So we'll be doing a build with the stainless steel coils. Okay, so let's get down to it. Here's our RTA broken out all to parts. We have our drip tip, okay? That's 6.5 millimeters in diameter. And it has those spiral grooves on the inside. It has the spiral grooves on the drip tip, and the same thing happens with the shaft. It's spiral all the way through, okay? This is the shaft where it's gonna hold your tank. This is where you put your juice in. Seals it off, okay? And here you have the top cap with the gasket, which is gonna seal it all down, and where you put your drip tip on top. This is all made of 3 or 4 grade stainless steel. Okay, and the Pyrex glass, like I just said. Let's put that over here already. Here you have your atomizer hosing. Okay. Liquid is going to fall in through there. Or should I say through here. Okay, comes down to here. in the middle, and on the sides here is where you're going to get your airflow directly to your coils, which is pretty cool. Okay. Then you have your airflow ring. You have 16 airflow holes on each side, which comes to a total of 32 holes. They're about 1 millimeter in diameter, each one of them. Okay, gives you pretty good airflow. Okay, so that's your ring. Then you have your RBA deck. It's a dual RBA deck, which you can seal it off. Pulse holes, I've been making 24 gauge dual, and it fits really snug, but I can still fit 24 gauge in here, okay? More than that, I can't do it. Then you have your locking ring that goes on the bottom. Okay, so I guess we can build a tank. So you get your glass tank with your shaft in. Put that on top. Here's your threading, okay? Then you have the threading on your shaft. Just close it in, like so. Make sure your O-rings are in place, okay, with your glass. Okay, looks pretty good to me. Okay. Threadings on this aren't bad. They're pretty good compared to what Youde used to do before, or Youde, whatever you guys want to call it. Really nice threading, not bad at all. Okay, your top cap. Okay, seal it off. And you got your tank mounted. All my drip tips fit snug here, so you can use your own drip tip. It's a 510 drip tip. Okay. Looking pretty good. Okay, so I'll leave that here. And what you would do now is get where it says Bellus on it, make it facing down, right? Like so, facing down. Line it up like this point here. Line it up with the point on top, and that way you know your airflow is wide open. If you want to close it a little, just twist it to one side or the other, and you know it's halfway open. Okay? What happens to one side happens to the other side. Then what you would do is put your building deck at the bottom. It has grooves here on the sides, one on each side, so you can line it up with these pivots here. Okay? So just seal it down. And there, it's in place. And now you have your locking ring. You close it off. Okay? And this is what it should look like at the end. So there she is, boys and girls. All lined up, everything done. Okay? It's a nice tank. It's not too big. It's not too small. Normal size. Holds 5 mils of juice in it. Okay? You have your 510 is gold plated. And it is adjustable. You can put it in or put it out more if you want. You can. It even works with your finger. Look at that. Okay. I usually leave it closed down. Okay. And now, let me show you the building deck. Okay, so you have dual coil build deck. Okay. If you want, you can close one off from this side, which I'll show you in a minute. Then you have your positive peak insulator here in the middle, okay? And that's it. It has Phillips screws on it. I usually build coils at 2.5 in diameter. And then you have your juice channels right here. I usually leave the cotton right on the top, but I'm gonna build it for you guys so you guys can see that, okay? So let me get everything ready so we can build a coil for it. Okay guys, so this is everything we're going to need to build our coils. First of all, before we start, this is the silicone, what was I going to say? It's a silicone juice blocker, okay, and the airflow blocker. This part, I'm almost positive this is ceramic, and I'm almost positive this is silicone. Okay, so what you do, if you just wanted to make a single coil, where you have this hole here, all you have to do is put these two pieces together. Okay, and just fit it over the hole, like so. and it's blocked off. It'll block off your airflow and the juice, so the juice will only run to one side, okay? Now, there is one thing that concerns me. I haven't done any single coils because I actually like dual coils on tanks, but if your tank, like if your glass seems to get kind of hot, imagine that the two post holes usually should be getting hot also, and this is rubber, okay? It's silicone, so I don't know how far or how good it's gonna be sealing this off. It might be getting hot or melt down. I'm not sure, guys. I'm just suggesting, okay? It's not something I would actually use because it's silicone. Probably all in ceramic would be nice, but hey, they did it in rubber, so you know, it's up to you guys to test it out. I haven't used it yet. You can see it's brand new. Okay, so it's up to you guys. Okay, so what are you gonna need? I'm gonna be using my e-cig VTC Mini. Okay. So we have two pieces of 18 to 20 centimeters of 24 gauge stainless steel wire by Youde. You can read it up here. 22 SS316L. That's what I use, stainless steel, okay? I got this at Spaincigar also. So if you live in Europe, they have it. Okay. So 2 pieces of this. I'm going to be using my coil key. I guess that's what you can call it. This is around $2 at Spaincigar also. Of course, I'm going to be using a Phillips head screwdriver. Some tweezers, of course. Some scissors to cut the cotton. We're going to be using cotton bacon today. Okay. And yeah, I'm going to be making it on 2.5 millimeter diameter, okay guys, which is it's this one right here. It's the third one, okay? So we're going to be doing 7 wraps. This is how I usually do it. I'll do the first one and then I'll go to the second one so we don't waste time. So what I usually do, if I want 7 wraps, I'm going to do 8 wraps, okay? So I'll go around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 wraps. And that's it. That's how it looks so far. Okay. So now what are we going to do? We're going to pull out 1 layer. Because I did 8, I just want 7. So there we go. 7 wraps, my friends. And that's how it looks, nice and straight. Okay. Make sure they're tight. Now just put it in your deck. Make sure your screws are open, of course. Okay, 1 and 2. Really nice to build on. It comes out really centered right off the bat. So now I'll make my second coil and put it in, and then I'll close it off, okay? Okay guys, so this is how my build looks without adjustment or hot burning or anything yet. Okay, just got them on. Kind of easy. Since the tip of your wire goes to the sides, you can cut them off really easy, okay? It's not gonna hit against the other coil or anything, which makes it, I really like building on only 2 post holes. Really awesome. It doesn't look too bad, it's not the best, but this is how I usually build, and this is my build, so yeah, I'm happy with them. So what do? Every time I build on top of a mod, I always have it turned off, so let's turn it on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's on. It's at 35 watts, so let's do a dry burn to test it out. It's reading 0.2 ohms, okay? Right down here. It's at 0.2 ohms, not bad. So each coil, let's see if they're perfect. I only have it at 35 watts. I'm really loving building on stainless steel coils because the flavor is just, it's incredible, seriously. I love the flavor on stainless steel coils. I don't think I'm going to go back to Kanthal. They're looking pretty good. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. I'm kind of happy with that. See if everything is tightened down. Still rating 0.2 ohm coils. Exactly 2 ohm coils. Let me bring up the power a little. Bring it up to 50. Yeah. Yeah, that looks good. What do you guys think? That looks pretty good. Okay, so 7 wraps on 24 gauge stainless steel wire with a 2.5 millimeter diameter. You round out to about 0.2 ohm coils exactly. That's what I have here. Okay, guys? So let's put some cotton in this baby. Okay, guys, so I got my cotton in. This is how I usually cut it. It's not going to go all the way down the channels. It'll probably go like halfway. I just want to cover the channel on the top, okay? So the juice doesn't pass that part. But this is how I usually wick it. Okay, so let's wick this bad boy. I'm going to be using some Time Bomb juice. It's Maniac, which is a vanilla cupcake with buttercream frosting and cream filling on it. I've been enjoying this vape. It's pretty good. Okay, it's kind of thick juice. I'd say this was an 80-20 or 70-30. I'm kind of in between. It's kind of thick. Or maybe 75-25. Okay, so what you do first is just juice up your coil a little, your cotton, so you can mold it down. Sorry. Just like so. Just a little. This way it's easier to work with the cotton. Okay, so just like so. And I'll just get it a little bit inside that hole there, or the channel. How you guys want to call it. Just like that. This side, I'll show you guys when I finish, okay? Like that. I haven't had any problems with it so far, so it's working for me, and when something works for me, I don't change it. I just go with it. But it's been working really good, so I'm gonna stay at this one. Okay. Like I said, it might work for you some other way, but it's been working really nice for me like this. I've been getting a lot of flavor, no leaking issues, nothing at all. So this is how I usually do it, okay guys? So let's seal her up. What you gotta do is get these pivots on the side here to line up with these here, and you're all set, okay? So usually it's where your coil is, of course, so they're kind of easy to find. I got everything in, yeah. Okay, they're in. It's in. So now all I have to do is put the locking cap on it, like so. And I think we're all set, guys. Now to fill her up, close off your airflow, all of it. Okay. Close it off. no airflow open. Open up your top cap, just like so, and just fill it in through your holes. Okay, one is for your e-juice, the other one is your air hole. Okay, of course you don't want to put it down the middle, but I can tell you one thing: even if juice does go down the middle, it's not going to matter because it's going to hit your coils and it's going to go onto your cotton. So I haven't been getting spit back on it, and I haven't been really worried about it. I mean, I'm using the dripper. It's been fine for me. Just drip it down the sides. There we go. Haven't had any issues with it going down the middle. Another thing I want to tell you guys, stainless steel coils on some mods, they work as temperature control, right? Well, on the e-cig VTC Mini, it will go to temperature control and stay there and work on temperature control. The only thing is, it's not actually temperature control. If you put some dry cotton in there and turn it on temperature control, it's going to burn your cotton. But it does cut your draw. You know, it does sort of get to your temperature that you want to go to. But it'll still burn a dry cotton if you have it in there, okay guys? So just keep that in mind, it's just a notice. Stainless steel does work on this tank as temperature, but not actually temperature. Okay? Okay, that's it. Now all we gotta do is close it down. Just like so. And you're set to go. One thing that does happen to me, now I'm gonna open up my airflow. In the beginning, like usually when I fill up this tank, I do get some leaking from the air hole, but that's just when I fill it up. After you fill it up, there is no leaking issues at all. I mean, I never had any problem with it. I like vaping at it, like halfway, okay, like that. And it's not even leaking now, so. Okay, guys? And see, I got some juice down the middle, but this juice tastes really good. Let me just take a quick vape, then we'll go back up, and I'll give you my thoughts about it. Okay, Viper, so that was our close and personal with the Bellas RTA tank. And I gotta say, man, it's performing like a champ. There are some cons on it, but overall, for the price range on it, 26 euros or 28 euros, it's an awesome price, man. Check it out on Spaincigar.es. I'll put the links on the bottom for you guys. If you live in Europe, like say you live in England or Germany or France or Spain or Portugal or in Europe, okay, you can get this at a really good price. I can't find it any better, and it's top quality. You order it one day, like say from Spain to Portugal, it takes you from one day to the other. It's in your house, okay? Maybe in England it's probably take you 2 days, but no more than that. It's practically 24 or 48 hours to get it. So yeah, let's go with the cons first. The first con I got on it, the very first con I got on it, is this thing was, the top cap was so well sealed off that I couldn't get it open. So when I would unscrew it, I would be unscrewing the chamber on it, okay? That was only the first time, but I have to say that out to you guys because it did happen to me, okay? After that, everything was 5 stars, no problems at all. Another thing is, it has no leaking issues from an RTA. I mean, all my RTAs leak, okay? But this guy doesn't leak. It does leak when you fill it up, okay? You close out your airflow, open up the top cap, fill it up, and when you close it off and open up the air, it leaks a little from the airflow, but just when you start out, okay? Only when you refill it. After that, there's no leaking issues at all. What I like about it, the flavor, man. I don't know if it's from stainless steel coils, I don't know, but I'm getting awesome flavor off of this. Between an RDA and this tank, I'm getting almost the same flavor, I swear to God. With the exceptions that I can put liquid in here, be driving around in my car, and having the same full flavor that I would have on an RDA. So that's pretty cool, man. I really like it. It's a really nice tank. So yeah, it's 22 millimeters. It fits really nice on your mods. One thing I can tell you, like I said on the close-up, it works. Stainless steel works on temperature control on the e-cig VTC Mini, but it's a temperature control that it will line up your temperature, okay? Like say you put it at 430, 460, It will line it up and start to cut it off, but it's not a 100% temperature control that if you put a dry cotton inside, if you press the fire button, it's going to burn your cotton, okay? It works sort of, but it's not working. I can put it on temperature control, it will work, but it's not 100% temperature control in stainless steel. That has nothing to do with the tank, I'm just telling you guys, okay? It does work on this, stainless steel coils. But yeah, I usually work it on watts, that's what I'm working at, and I'm at 35 watts, let's bring it up to 40 watts. I think it'll work fine. 40 watts. I just don't use it that high to not waste my battery, but it does work. It's a 0.17 ohm coil because it is stainless steel. And flavor and vapor production is awesome, guys. Awesome. Take a vape out of it. Awesome vapor production. It's dense. It's a dense cloud. Awesome flavor on it. I mean, the tank or the RTA works like a champ, guys. I mean, should I suggest for you guys to buy one? Definitely. For 26 or 28 arrows, which is like $29.99, I guess, because you never put at $30. But for a tank that's $30, they could build their own coils however you want to build them, okay? I think it's an awesome tank. There's no leaking issues on it at all. And I'm really enjoying it. 5 mils of juice, it's pretty good. It's not bad at all. So yeah, I would suggest you guys to buy this tank, okay? So if you guys do live in Europe, please visit Spaincigar.es. I'll leave the link on the bottom. And check out everything they have. They have the coils, they have the stainless steel coils. They have the cotton, they have the tank. They have the juice I showed you guys. They have everything, okay? Really good prices for Europe. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my review. It was another honest review from my point of view. I hope you guys subscribe. I hope to see you guys on my next review, okay? So stay safe, you guys. Rock on the vape hard. See you all on my next one.